to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers. Falcons sideline, that is head coach Raheem Morris. These guys off to the kind of start they needed this season. They're 3-1 thus far. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Scott and Brock, you were on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And we're off from Levi Stadium. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
And there's certainly still people talking about the game. The buzz is real. He posted unbelievable numbers last week. Even his passing numbers continue to rise league-wide. He reached heights rarely flown to in league history. It took volume, sure, to get him there, but also an eagle eye to see everything out there perfectly. He and the rest of us, we can only hope that he comes close to seeing that kind of production today.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. That's going to be good for a first down for Purdy as he gives himself up to avoid a hit.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. He put everything he's got behind it. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. Third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, Purdy. Taken in by Kirk right side. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Got a man. This is Evans. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Purdy a quick throw, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Jalen Walker. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. I got to imagine facing the defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock. But cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Penix here from the gun. He completes it in traffic. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It moves to second and 10.
From the shotgun, Penix. That's incomplete on second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be full.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
3 yards. And it's fourth down.
So now here's someone who did his college punting just down the road at Stanford. Jake Bailey on the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular that loves a chance to have a ball for breakfast ball or mulligan. Another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
No gain on the play.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. They stick with McCaffrey. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Evans making the catch outright. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And the 49er first down.
First carry here for Jordan James. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. Looking to throw on third and 1. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And he'll be back near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Behind Diablo there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pick.
And the gun is Purdy. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 8 yards.
Air it out on third. Kittle makes the catch. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
At the 19-yard.
Purdy throwing here. Got Evans, it's complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. About set, this is third and 5. Looking to throw, Purdy. This one's to Kirk out left side. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Miller on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the second time. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Oh, he lost the football. And the 49ers get to it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
Here's McCaffrey. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
When one defender fails, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Mike Evans with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Miller on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
At the 24-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Complete to number 81, Austin Hooper. It's a gain of 7. And this.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. To the air with Penix. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Now a give, McCaffrey. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Down and 17.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down.
A gain of 15 yards.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th. They're going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Complete. It's a turnover on downs.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard.
Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Makes a man miss. He's off. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Falcons, 1st down.
Staying with Robinson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Nice run. Not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
15-yard
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Penix now to throw. Gets this one to London. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Falcons, 1st down.
Robinson reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Falcons cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons, 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And after they were stopped on 4th down, their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. With Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game. Offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Purdy to throw it. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and never some positive yards.
Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It can be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
20-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Another carry for Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Quick pass right side, complete. 40. Headed right through the middle of the field. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose, that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the 49ers on offense. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Now it's Purdy. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still second down.
Offense to the line for second down. So before the play clock has a chance to expire, Kyle Shanahan signals timeout. Following the sack, they need a big chunky yards here, Brock. It is second down and very long. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first two plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still third down.
And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still third down.
And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play